What's going on, guys? Welcome to Sunday's watch list. I've got a few stocks to show you today. What I'm looking for right now are stocks that are staying strong through all the market volatility and the sell-offs recently. And you can find these stocks by looking to see if they're staying above their moving averages. I'm going to show you the moving averages that I use to quickly pick out these stocks and narrow them down. I'm also going to show you what I'm looking for as far as moving average crossovers for stocks that have sold off the last couple of weeks. And I'm going to show you a couple of trade ideas. So let's jump right into the video. Here we go. First stock on our watch list is DUK. That's Duke Energy. Now, what I'm talking about earlier is, as I was saying, I'm looking for stocks that are staying above their moving averages through all the chop and through the sell-offs that we've had the last couple of weeks. So here in the orange, I have my fast moving average, and in the blue, I have my slower moving average. I'm making sure that we're trading above these moving averages so that we know that we're still running, in an uptrend. If we're below these moving averages, that means, we're headed more toward a downtrend. So you don't want to be buying when they're under the moving averages. You want to be buying when the stock is staying above the moving averages. We're bouncing off the 9-period moving average. We're looking to break above that. That will be our first trade for Duke Energy. Our second one on our watch list, and I'm just going to fly through these and not really go into too much detail. Try to keep the video short and just give you some trade ideas. So our second one is FireEye. Here we've retested this area right here multiple times. So we're looking to break outside of that range. We need a candle to hold to take above this resistance, or we could wait and see if the stock goes back down and retest this for support and then look for an entry into this trade. Our next one will be GS, that's Goldman Sachs. You can see here, same kind of pattern, bouncing off the 9-period moving average, getting into some heavier volume. RSI is turning up, and you can see here we have a support area in the RSI, so we're looking for a trade to break above this range here. GIL will be our next one. Same pattern again. Be very cautious with this one. This one's pretty low on the list. We're getting, our 9 moving average is turning down and looking like it's going to cross below our slower moving average. If that happens, then we could break down to the downside. So be very cautious of GIL. IRM, that will be our next one on the list. Above our moving averages, we've got higher lows. Super important. We need higher lows in order to stay, in an uptrend and stay above these moving averages. Like I was saying earlier, we're looking for a break above this area here. A lot of these are pretty much the same same trade setup. Peloton, we sold off quite a bit in the last couple of weeks. They had reported that they had a huge recall because people were getting hurt on their products. So, people didn't like that, so they sold off. And earnings have sold off some more. We found some ground here into the $80 range and bounced. We're getting a moving average crossover. So remember when I said if it's below the moving averages that we are bearish. You can see here once it cracked below not only the 9 moving average but the 20, we really sold off. And this is putting us in a bearish downtrend. Once the moving averages cross over, there's a good chance that we could be reversing and headed to the upside. Now if you move back and look at the past, as you can see here, the last time the moving averages crossed over, we made a huge run right here. So that's another thing that we're looking at with Peloton. But that's pretty much all I have for you on this watch list. Trying to keep it short, give you some ideas, something to look at. Thanks for coming to my channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe, especially if you want to get a chance at those free AirPods Pro.